Thank you, dear Undertaker.
This is in reference to something else. Him and his girlfriend at the time is all I'm gonna say.
Just gonna make sure he ain't got nothing left out on him. I mean, he can. Nah, you know, he can just keep them. Whatever he's got left, he can lay with.
Wallace and his horrible taste in women.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna stay in there.
Oh, good, Maddie, or you need help?
Yeah, oh, good. I'm just making sure he ain't got anything else on him before I pick him up and put him on the horse.
Yeah, it's alright.
They dressed him in his best blues. I didn't. It'd been a while.
Yeah, it did great work.
Do you mind taking his hat? I know
Oh, yeah, of course.
he would throw a fit if we took him without his hat.
Yeah, get that hat.
Come here, Ulysses.
Oh, we need to get our horses. Give me a second. I just did.
Alrighty.
I'll lead the way.
Alright.
Picking it on up.
Picking it up. 1, 2, 1.
You know, I don't really think it's good shaking him about like this. If I'm honest, we'll just keep it at this pace.
Yeah, it's fine.
He's stinking it up a bit.
You okay? You dredge him in the river or something?
Oh, I don't think that would do any better. Well, old man, we got you Tahani and Shay. Feller, can you move, please? Thank you.
Excuse us.
Jesus, thank you.
Yeah, Tahani, Shay. And Deputy Danny Duncan, believe it or not. I'm going off the trail a little bit so we don't attract that bear.
No good.
I'll be honest, Wallace. I don't know if I want to be with that con, considering all the folks that keeps getting fucking exhumed. I can take it and go put it where Malcolm and I put mine. Ours.
okay, horse?
What was that? Oh.
Just my horse freaking out.
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay, Cazador.
Take a right here. I'll tell you what, he would have hated how slow this was going. The feller could never walk a single pace.
Yep.
Yep.
I would have to disagree, as I am sitting downwind from him at this moment, so he's fucking loving this.
Sir, thank you. I'm gonna cross the river here on the right.
What have you been up to, by the way, Maddie, the last couple months?
Work and more work. With the bounty hunting and all.
Oh, yeah, right.
That is about it. I mean, the last month or so I've been away. Just getting ready for this.
No, that's fair.
How's the department treating the both of you?
Oh, well, so far so good.
Ups and downs as usual, but some things changed.
I'm pretty sure Wallace would have gotten a heart attack about some recent events.
Yeah, he probably would have.
I can only imagine. Hopefully the wildlife will be kind enough to let us pass by.
Hopefully.
Hopefully the smell of rot will scare them off.
Hopefully.
Well, that is a fox we're hearing. Could be
Mhm.
Val. But you probably also haven't heard anything from Ellie or...
No. Nah, last I heard from Ellie and Vivian was last year after it all happened.
Yeah,
when they
same.
was trying to set it all up, and then I heard nothing after that.
Yeah, I just got a telegram from Ellie saying what happened and that she's planning something and she will get back to me when it is, and I think I've sent her about 10 telegrams since then. Never heard back.
I was wondering if when they took Wallace back to Texas, but I guess they did not.
Important is now that he gets his final resting place.
Yep.
Yeah. Try and carefully go through here.
Okay, of course, you want to take a different route.
I would recommend leaving your horses here or back closer to the tower. This is where I'm gonna... Oh, calm down. Calm yourself.
Oh.
Athena.
Oh,
You okay, Shay?
ah, my hat.
Hey, you're special. We're gonna put you on here. Yeah. Settle the hell down. I don't know if y'all knew that Malcolm's up here. I reckon he would have liked to be up here with the old wise one.
It's a great spot. It's beautiful up here.
Okay, I might need some help lowering them down into the little hole.
Okay.
Yep.
Ready when you are.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Thank you. Shit, what is that? Did I miss some things?
Really cold.
Oh. This one looks like it says it's got Tahani and Nate on it.
Oh, God.
What's this one? That one's got my name on it. Okay, is there anything else left in here? The forest. Or it's down in the dirt forever. Okay. Now, I know you two know, and I'm going to keep this a little quiet, but I'm not burying him with that coin. Because, you know, the rate of folks' graves getting dug up here, I reckon I'll take it back to where Malcolm and I buried ours.
Yeah, that's fair. I still have mine on me.
Okay. I'm not gonna make this too formal since we all pretty much know each other. But I suppose I'll start from the beginning. From what I know of Wallace, I met him back in, I think, 1899, maybe 1900. First time I met him was when he was bringing Malcolm back from throwing his ass over a bridge and breaking his arm and coming back high on morphine to the little hideout we was in. And I kept meeting him because he was, you know, Malcolm's old pal. And Wallace ended up helping teaching me how to write a little bit, mainly through giving me shit. And getting me my first job that wasn't mining as a what was it, a junior private detective or something at the agency with Foster.
I think so.
And some things went awry, and some of us know what happened from there, and that led Wallace and Malcolm to travel out these parts and blaze the trail for us to follow suit in our own times. And I will tell you what, I don't know. The badge seemed like something that he was always destined for, but kept fighting against it a little bit until it finally stuck through the lapel of his jacket. And I know he did damn good work, even though I didn't see him much after moving here. After Malcolm died, we kind of drifted apart a little bit, but he was a good friend and a good teacher and a hell of an uncle of sorts. And I'm gonna try to make sense of these that was in his jacket. Tahani and Nate. Well, it fucking happened. Death caught up to me, and that's the end of that. It was bound to happen at some point. I just wanted to write you both a little letter to say thank you for sticking by my side from the first day we met. You've stuck up for me more times than I can count. I wouldn't have had the courage to have done what I did without you. I always knew I could count on you if I needed anything. I can say I have no regrets from our past. We stood tall when it was needed and stood for what was right at the time. You guys gave me that confidence and strength to try and make a difference in a place that was falling apart at the seams. And for that, I thank you. Nate, I love you, brother. Look after Tahani. Look after each other and keep living your best life that you can. Also, start looking like me again, too. It looks good on you. And Tahani, you'd better become a deputy now I'm dead, or I'll haunt your ass. Well, she's wearing your badge, Wallace. If you see Duncan, tell him his outfit looks like shit.
Not
Love
true
always,
at all.
Wallace.
God fucking damn
Dear Maddie, if you're getting this letter, it's because I probably got shot and died or something. Your reading better be perfect or else I will haunt your dumb ass. Well, look at me, I'm doing good. Alright? I can read pretty good now. I'm writing still kind of shit though, but don't tell him that. Don't hear that. I hope you're safe and well. I'm so fucking proud of you. Your dad would be too. You've achieved so much and many people looked up to you and the Rangers. Your legacy will never be forgotten. When I find that damn father of yours, we're gonna find a fucking porch and we're gonna drink on it, I promise. I've been writing these letters and issuing out a lot of apologies. This one is no exception. I'm sorry, Maddie. I'm truly sorry. I don't need to be. I know you're gonna call me a fucking idiot for saying sorry, but I am. I'm sorry for being distant since your dad died. It fucking ruined me. I haven't admitted it to anyone else, but it did. It fucking ruined me good. That man kept me in check and was there for me through thick and thin. I've always felt a little lost since he died, and I've never recovered from it. Part of me died with him. We've been through some shit between us. We laughed and cried. We've grieved and survived. I couldn't have done this without you, Maddie. I know it's been a while since we properly spent time together, and I'm truly fucking sorry. But just know that you've always been in my mind. I've always thought about you, worried about you, and cared about you. You mean the world to me and always will. I often think about the time in the forest, the time where you had to face your past. I was so worried about you, and honestly, ever since then I ain't really stopped. I think about Crow and him taking you. That was one of the scariest things I ever had to face. But it's all covered by your disdain for that's what she says. And unless in inappropriacy. I'm never gonna tell you say that. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you more. You wake up at stupid times, so it's all your fault. That's fair. Keep on keeping on, and keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for training and inspiring people to support the crossing and bettering themselves. The crossing will always need you. I love you, fuckface. Always will, Wallace. P.S. If you see Shay, give him my hat. He's undoubtedly looks awful. That's it.
That stinking fucking son of a bitch.
God damn it, Wallace.
Say some man that walked around with fucking elephant hide for the past 2 years after he left Texas. He had this ratty leather jacket. It was horrible, horrible, and he wore it all the fucking time. It looked like it had been through pig shit and God knows what else. I was so thankful to find him again, and he got rid of it. Well, I've started, so I will continue. So I've heard a fair amount of things from all you fine people about what Wallace has been and done since I last knew him. Before you all knew him, I just knew him as my boss. Back in Texas where he ran his ranch. Wife and I was looking for work, jumping between different ranches, doing this, that, and the next. And we've been rejected by all of them. They had enough work, and we were getting a little desperate ourselves. Wallace had all the hands that he needed, but he wouldn't turn us away. As soon as he saw that we needed something substantial, he said, "Come in," and I ain't taking no for an answer. He made sure we were looked after. And since that day, I've always been grateful to the charity, I guess, or more so the willingness to just offer a hand and help out. My wife and I work our asses off at that range just to repay his gratitude. He was always a kind and welcoming individual, always looking to help someone out when they were in need. He was also one of the most reckless people I ever knew. So, for some reason, he saw it as his own responsibility, his task, his challenge, as Maddie told me in Strawberry, to take some of the most stubborn and unruly horses that we had on the ranch and break them. Now, I know my horses. I've worked with them for a very long time. I've seen what these things are capable of, and I've seen what other people are capable of doing with horses. Now, Wallace was never very good with horses, however often he tried to be good with horses. He was just never that skilled, to put it politely. So I would tell him every single time, don't break these horses. Just don't do it. You're going to get yourself hurt again. Well, it was one day he got on one of the big stallions. What was that fucker's name? He was one mean son of a bitch. Really was. Threw out one of the other hands back just the day before. I was telling Wallace, don't fucking do it. I locked that horse away that night. I wake up close to midnight. I hear the screaming of a mad horse. And the screaming of Wallace, too. Fucker had gone in, taken that fucking stallion out, and was trying to break him in the dead of night. It threw him so far in the fucking air, I guarantee you it's as close to God as he ever fucking got. He came down in a heap on the floor, busted his right leg. He was useless for at least 3 months. It did not dissuade him one bit from trying again once his leg was all healed up. Mr. Wilson was kind and reckless and a little bit fearless. But that might be stupidity, who knows? Thank you, Mr. Wilson, for what you have done for me and my wife, and what you have done for those that surround you now. I can tell you're going to be sorely missed. Your outfit looks like shit too.
You better take it before he complains in the afterlife analogy that you didn't.
fine, but I like this hat. What's wrong with it? My wife picked it there.
I don't know. I ain't much one for hats.
Tony, do you want to go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very shit with big words, so this was probably gonna be pretty short, I assume, but. And I said it before, we met Wallace in a saloon. Nate and me were astonished by how much they looked alike. Thought they must be brothers. Somehow, somewhere. And from there it started. Got to see each other more. Active agency. Some other things that we got involved with. But yeah, as he said, we always had each other's backs, even though he had a horrible taste in women. One crazier than the other. But yeah, I came to the crossing and Nate, I decided to join the Ranger Corps. And I wouldn't hear the end of it. Soon as he joined the department, he was always saying I should come to the department as well. Go on duty with him. Bring justice to people. For some reason I never dared that step at first. I believe it was one of the last times that I spoke to Wallace, where I promised to him that I would eventually give it a try. Shortly after he was gone. Fell on duty. And it sounds pretty sad, but that gave me the push to finally go for it. It was too late now to go on duty with him, but at least I could keep my promise, and so I did. When I got deputized, Weber handed me over his badge. This is giving me luck to protect me, and so far it's been holding up quite well. Yes, Wallace, you will be happy to hear I am a deputy. I am even a detective. And an FTO by now. So, what you wanted me to do, I am. And it might surprise you to hear, but Nate is a deputy too. Followed after me. Now we're on duty together a lot of times. With Duncan sprinkled in between here and there. We're doing what you did. Trying our best every day. Sorry it took me so long. Guess better late than never, huh? Miss you. But I know you'll be watching over us. Probably here and there. Laughing your ass off. Or shortly to jumping off a cliff when you watch some of our shenanigans. So I can guarantee you it's not gonna get boring. Eventually we're gonna see each other again. One day. Okay, I'm tearing up, that's it.
Look what you did, Wallace.
Your turn to weep.
There's a lot of things I can go on about Wallace. There's a lot of things that I'm certain many of us saw some of the reckless shit he did. But behind all the reckless shit he did, there was a very good man behind all that. One that I was glad for a very long time, and even when we were apart from each other and got back together, was and still am glad to have called a brother. I'll never forget the first day he interviewed to become part of the detective agency with Foster and me standing right there, analyzing him, figuring out if we could trust him, figuring out if he would even be good or not. And from that day on after, and the shenanigans we all got up to with Tahani and Nate and everybody else was some of the most fun I had in my life. And even then, despite all of his recklessness, I still loved him, and still always will. The amount of shit we did, and the amount of shit we probably shouldn't have done, is still something special that holds in my heart, and many of those. I just, I want you to know that Triple D is still alive and well, and I'm making sure others know of it as well. I know how much you love to call me and tease me with Triple D. Maybe at one point I used to not like it, but now I guess I've worn it as a badge of honor. And I wanted you to know I'm still a deputy. I'm, well, I could be a constable, but fuck being called a constable. You'll be happy to know I'm one of the certification leads for undercover. And as, not my words, okay, not my words at all, Weber calls me one of the best detectives ever in the department, but that's not my words. But he'll be happy to know. And you'll also be happy to know as well, unlike your poor taste in women, but I still love you for that, I also have a girlfriend, and she is not of any poor taste.
Oh.
And by the way, I dress impeccably, and I get often very many compliments about the way I dress. So,
Duncan, he's wearing a blue suit. You used to wear blue suits.
I do. I still have it.
Yeah, now look at this. It's reversed.
It's reversed now. Now you in that blue suit. You make it look okay. I make it look better. I love you, brother. And, not only will we miss you, I've missed you for a very long time.
So, do we roll him off the cliff now or bury him?
He's already in the hole, say.
What? Oh
If
shit!
you
yeah,
wanna
yeah,
go
he
through
is.
the
Okay,
effort.
okay,
Put
yeah.
him down there.
Forget that.
Look, I ain't much the religious type, but there's one native belief that really stuck with me from an old friend here. That when somebody passes, their spirit walks the earth for about a year. And then when that year comes, it goes up into the sky and travels east to meet with the Great Spirit and becomes one of them stars up there. And that belief really helped me with Malcolm, and I'd like to believe the same Wallace, and maybe his little star will twinkle.
Not tinkle.
Tinkle. I mean, he might, you know.
No, you said it. His little star will tinkle. I think that's what he used to call it.
Tinkle, tinkle, little
He's
star.
probably dying of laughter now.
You know what I mean. I'm not gonna say any further. He'll have that there on the porch and tinkle little star up there with Malcolm.
Absolutely.
And I know a couple of us will get this can of peaches, Wallace. A can of peaches.
Gonna be honest, I don't remember that one.
That's from one of his crazy girlfriends.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like first one, or one of the first ones I remember.
I can't remember. There was too many.
Yeah.
Easier than the other.
Well, if anybody wants some private words with him before we properly bury him, go for it. Just stand over here.
I've said what I said. The bastard can hear all my grievances when I'm in the afterlife with him.
Yeah, I also said what I had to say, but if anybody else wants to, feel free.
I mean, he still owes me $20, but I don't think he's gonna care about that right now.
I wouldn't go rifling through his pockets neither. It's probably stank as shit. Well, I guess I won't keep this private, but one last thing, Wallace. Of course, you probably passed away before I told you about the whole bounty hunting thing, but that's because it happened after you passed, and it took a good few months of me trying to quell that anger after finding out who done it. They come to terms with it, and speaking with Beth one-on-one, and for what it's worth, as we always love to say, it wasn't personal, but she apologized for what happened. As most shootouts go, you know, the heat of the moment, she saw you shooting at her brother, and they had a lot of folks down, and she just had the advantage on you and done took it. And she apologized for that. She didn't think it would take you down. You were too stubborn to die, so forgive her that. I still ain't letting her off the hook for it. Try as I might. Maybe one day she'll turn around and take a hold of that second chance that she got that I didn't, that she took from me. But now you can rest easy and watch up on high. That's that.